Welcome to my channel. This is my first ever vlog. My name is Charissa. I'm a flight attendant for a Canadian airline. I'm currently furloughed and living in the beautiful island of Aruba in the Caribbean. And I have been since the beginning of the worldwide pandemic. You know what? It's a story. We came here for my birthday for 1 week with my little carry-on, and we never came back. I'm just saying, when you book flights in this crazy day and age, pack your vacuum because you never know, you might need it. So I am close to recall. I can feel it. And also my seniority number is about to be called, I think in a month or two. I just know that as a flight attendant, I miss working, and as a human being, like the rest of the world, I miss traveling so much. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I cannot wait to pour Diet Coke. I cannot wait. That's when you know something's wrong. So it's been a long time. How long has it been? It's been 84 years. Oh, it's such a crazy story. Like, it's almost 2 years and we still haven't been back to Canada. As amazing as it is here, I am very anxious to work. However, I'm not gonna work until I have to.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me.
My heart is here. Well, yes, it's here, but it's also here. Okay, so I have a little update. The company has just hired back about 300 flight attendants, which means I am only about, well, we did the math, I'm about 45 people away from being rehired, which is crazy because it doesn't seem very far away. However, it is 2021 and this year is very tricksy. It is not to be trusted. So I am not holding my hopes anywhere near high, but I will just keep my eyes open for an email, and if it comes, then it will be what it will be. So I'm dropping my phone. Good morning. It's a beautiful day on the island. I'm just gonna go downstairs and get something cozy to drink and go sit out on the deck for a little bit. So I'm coming inside because the water fountain outside is just too loud. So I've just finished making a list of everything that needs to be done before I get back to work, because once I actually get my recall notice, I'm going to be focused on getting an apartment in Canada and booking flights, and of course studying and getting all my paperwork in order so that I can go back to work. So that's later, and I'm not going to think about that right now. This list is basically just an admin task, like go to my chiropractor, make sure I delegate my responsibilities properly with our business here, and have it organized so it runs smoothly. And things like stock up on my favorite Dutch coffee I want to bring back to Canada, get my criminal record check done, because when you've been out of the country more than 6 months, it's a requirement that I need to go back to work for, those kinds of things. So I just got my criminal record check back, and I am so pleased because normally here on the island things take literally weeks upon weeks upon weeks to get things like this done, and this happened relatively fast, probably 2 weeks. So I'm very pleased. Also, they don't seem to have any record of all the times I have parked in places where you are supposed to pay. So it's a win-win. Just because I have wings doesn't mean I'm an angel. However, the record does seem to imply that I am. So there's that. Welcome to my kitchen and another episode of Make Your Husband Think That You Are a Good Cook. Which, you know, he thinks I'm a great wife, which I am a great wife. However, what he doesn't realize is that I'm actually an excellent wife, because a good wife would make this meal from scratch, completely from scratch, and an excellent wife would make him think that I was cooking it from scratch. You can see there's a large difference, and one wastes a lot of time and is extremely inefficient. It's not my way, but there are some tips and tricks to this. One, the packaging. Make sure you destroy all evidence. Place it at the bottom of the garbage can, kind of bury it, and take a carrot from your fridge. This one is probably 2 months old, but I save it for such occasions as this, because then you can just sort of leave it around and throw like a little carrot piece on the floor, and then it looks like you've been cooking all day and made a little bit of a mess. So that's the secret there. So I have just destroyed the evidence, and I was thinking about, while I'm watching my little dish warm up, I was thinking about the fact that today was supposed to be the day that the company would send out another recall notice, which of course is just rumor, obviously, because all day long it was crickets, absolute radio silence. So I think I have resigned myself to the knowledge that I'm going to live here on this little island forever and ever, always. And that's quite alright. I think I've warmed up to the idea, also because it's like 30 degrees outside, so it's impossible to not have warmed up to this idea physically as well as emotionally. So anyway, thank you for joining me on this episode of Fool Your Husband into thinking you're a wonderful chef when you are truly only barely tolerable, and I hope you tune in next time. So I just literally got to the beach and I received a text message from my group chat of flight attendant friends, and there were 2 words: check your emails. Okay, I guess that's 3 words, but I'm just gonna go do that. Is it weird that I'm nervous to look at my emails? So I just read my emails and I've been recalled back to work. I honestly don't have words right now. And you can say, Charissa, you're being very dramatic. This is just a job at the end of the day. Yes, I know. But for me, it's a bit different in some ways, because I've been on this island for a long time and I haven't seen my family and friends, some of them in over 2 years. So this is just, it's not just going back to a job. And what's crazy is the timing, because the flights to Canada start in 3 days from Aruba to Toronto. And we haven't had those flights for a year. No direct flights to Canada for a year. And literally in 3 days they start up again. So the timing could not have been more perfect. If I had been called back to work
like a week ago, I would have had to go through Colombia or Panama, which is just a bit of a gong show in this time of life. So the timing could not have been more perfect. I'm really just have a lot of emotions right now. I'm going back to Canada. I'm going back to Canada.
I'm still processing the news. We booked flights last night, so day after tomorrow, I'm going to be back in Canada. We have tonight and tomorrow to find an apartment in Canada, pack up our house here and have things in storage, that's why it's a mess, and have it ready to vacation rent while I'm gone, because why not, and be ready to leave the island. And I think it's absolutely crazy because we came here on the last flight from Canada and now we're going back on the first flight to Canada, and I think the perfection of that timing is actually crazy. I thought we had been here for almost 2 years, but it's actually been a year and a half, and it just feels like a lifetime ago because we've made a whole new life here. And originally when I got laid off, we got rid of our Canadian apartment, put our stuff in storage, and that was all kind of from the comfort of our telephone, just arranging things. And so this place has really become home to us. So I'm gonna be going back and forth, but at the beginning, especially the first couple months, I'm going to be on reserve, which basically means in flight attendant language that I'm on call, which I obviously can't do from Aruba. So I can't be here again until I have a schedule that I can work around. Okay, I'm sorry. This is so boring. This sounds like an algebra podcast. So I'm going to end this vlog here and go figure out my life. I look like the dog's breakfast because I woke up before the sun is even legal to shine. We went out and got our COVID test and ran 48 errands. Now I have to keep on packing up the house. There's boxes everywhere. It's a mess. And I guess I'll be studying for training on the plane because there's no time now. So thank you for those of you who are watching this and joining me on this journey. I hope to be back soon with another chapter of this adventure.